Hi everyone, welcome to eSpin webinar. The title for this webinar is JetBrains Space Product Overview. My name is Diana, your host for today's session. What can you expect from this webinar? From this webinar, you will be briefly introduced to JetBrains as a new onboarding brand that we will continue to offer as one of our software development solutions. Then we will discover JetBrains Space, which include what is JetBrains Space, and then its benefits, key features, and subscription plans. At the end of this webinar, we will have a Q&A session about JetBrains Space. So without further ado, let's get started. As we previously mentioned, let's be introduced to JetBrains. JetBrains is a global software vendor. Founded in February 2000, JetBrains specializes in innovating intelligence, productivity-enhancing tools for software teams. With their mission aims to make professional software development a more productive and enjoyable experience, JetBrains strives to constantly offer effective selections of tools that speed up production and enhance developers' growth through automating routine checks and corrections. What is JetBrains Space? JetBrains Space is an all-in-one solution for software projects and teams to build and deliver, collaborate through chat, manage the team and projects, as well as automate workflows. In other words, JetBrains Space is a solution that unites the software team to collaborate on document, plan and track issues, communicate in chat, host Git repositories, develop remotely, automate CI/CD, and commit and review code. Why JetBrains Space? Or more specifically, what are the benefits of JetBrains Space? JetBrains Space offers many benefits to the software project and teams, and that includes an all-in-one platform. From software development, project management to communication toolchain, Space has everything that a software team needs for collaboration, all in a single tool. Minimum distraction. Space let you manage all notifications in integrated chats. This will minimize distraction as it let you to receive only relevant information. Remote development toolsets. Space empowers distributed work. With Space, you can streamline onboarding, store secure code, and work from anywhere, spin up a ready-to-go development environment, connect to your IDE, and start coding in seconds. Extensible plus customizable. Using HTTP API, webhooks, and a client SDK, Space allows you to build integration on top of a single platform and automate business processes. Easy startup. Space lets you to easily set up the whole infrastructure and start projects quickly. Native integration with IDE. Connecting JetBrains IDE with Space offers every integration collaboration solution inside your personal development environment. Scalability. Space can be customized easily as your business grows as well as your business demand. Cost-saving solution. With Space, you don't need to spend on multiple solutions as your team can plan and collaborate on projects, manage teams, and develop software faster, all using a single platform. Now let's look into the key features of JetBrains Space. The key features of JetBrains Space covers software development, chats and documents, project management, extensibility, and team management. 1. Source code management. The web-based interface to browse and edit code as well as flexible rules for granting member access offers rapid and scalable hosting for private Git-based repositories. These allow you to perform online code browsing, including browse commits and files by changing author, branch, or file name, review the change history and annotations from other developers, and toggle the appearance of side-by-side diffs and discussions to gain insight into what is changed and why. Edit files and commit changes directly. Minor changes can be done directly in the web UI without switching to a dedicated code editor. Monitor commit status from external build servers. Space confidently merge and move on, tracking whether changes committed to the code base results in success or failure when built by a connected CI server. Furthermore, Space integrates with TeamCity, GitHub Actions, and can retrieve status codes, branch details, timestamps, and many more. Manage and protect source code. With Space, you have a choice of integrating security feature supports that allows you the minimum flexibility to safely and securely control access to your source code. Other capabilities in Space source code management feature include push restriction, protected branches, code owners, and mirroring. 2. Code review. Space supports easy workflow for both review code in the branch before being merged to master or after merging one or more commits to collaborate on code in place, where the team can converse using emoji while in the end the code will remain easy to read, debug, maintain, and extend while the messy conversation is stored in vacuum space. Efficient and effective code reviews. Space allows tracking discussions between the reviewer and the author as well as review comments and enter comments while going through each file before collaborating with the author. Pass merge request that is automatically accepted after approval, and code owner or designated team having the ability to set rule on approval. Integration with IntelliJ-based IDEs. Connecting IntelliJ IDEA or any other IntelliJ-based IDE to Space lets you get access to your repositories, code reviews, and merge requests, automations, and packages. Space plugins that come bundled with IntelliJ IDE and in PyCharm allows the team to clone Space Git project repositories directly from IDE, create and perform code reviews with merge requests, and discuss code snippets with the teammates right from your IDE. Assign and mention team members as well as view the related branches in code reviews. Team can easily edit Space automation scripts in IntelliJ IDEA with code highlighting and automatic code completions. Also track and automation jobs process in the Git log. Cloud Dev Environments. Space ready-to-use cloud dev environments allows users to be remote development process. The capabilities of this feature include manage and share the dev environments. With this feature, the team can create, reproduce, launch, share, and manage dev environments. Standardize your environments and simplify onboarding by installing all of the tools and libraries required by your project, and reproduce and share coding workspaces so your teammates can check your code, run it, and debug it right in their IDEs. Moreover, a Space Dev environment is a dedicated virtual machine with a Docker container that runs inside it. The team can use the VM resources needed from 4 CPU cores and 8 GB RAM to 16 CPU cores and 32 GB RAM according to the size of their project. With Space, the team can start coding in user's IDE in seconds using the previous snapshots and work on several tasks simultaneously. Automation. This feature helps organize your continuous delivery pipelines through continuous integration and continuous delivery. These include on-fly test reporting, parallel execution, local reproducibility with coverage for major technical stacks such as Gradle and Docker. For configuration as code, automation in Space is configured using scripts. The automation UI in Space is used to visualize script results, logs, tests, and artifacts. Integrate with other Space modules. In automation scripts, Space gives you access to the Space HTTP API client, making you able to work with other Space modules, which include send messages to chats, create articles, access team directory, and much more. Package management. Space enables users to create and use package repositories in either CI/CD pipelines or local machine by applying apps distribution, package dependencies, powerful search, and automatic repositories cleanup. Furthermore, packages and files between products can be shared using Container, Maven, NuGet, Python, Composer, NPM, and file repositories. Space lets your team communicate, collaborate, and share knowledge inside your organizations through collaborate in chats. The capabilities includes channel that allows to create new channel or join the existing channel to communicate among the teams related to the projects. The features included in channels are inside channel, smart notifications inside channels, personal inbox, flexible notification setting, reply and react in place, distraction-free mode, review code and share article drafts in chats and integrated with profiles. With Space, you can also share news, knowledge, and experience through documents, collaborative editing, and promote open communication. Space gives the ability to plan, manage, and execute work on the project as a team. The whole workflow and collaboration process are optimized through Project Dashboard, which is an entry point and a cover page of the project that provides bird's-eye view of the latest activity, including its members, repositories, documents, code reviews, and checklists. Permissions and responsibilities includes the ability to grant all teams members access to all project resources with one click, invite individual collaborators with limits, set visibility for the project, either private, which is only visible to team member, or public, which is visible to entire organization. Issue tracking. Create issues with a single click, link issues to commits, code review, and merge requests, and auto-update the issue status when merging. Add custom issue fields to categorize, prioritize, and make your tasks more transparent for your organization. Keep track of time spent on issues and report it to stakeholders. Create and export metric reports with customizable attributes. Start a discussion with replies and reactions like in chats, and keep track of conversation on your issues. All mentions from chats, code reviews, and other issues are automatically added to the issue history. Issue boards. Visually organize, prioritize, and track the progress of your tasks, as well as create boards to fit your Scrum, Kanban, and mixed processes. Top-down planning. This feature involves structured, text-based checklists that lets you summarize discussion results, build mind maps, break down the scope of a project, or structure ideas as a plan. This feature also allows you to create personal and shared checklists that contain references to issues, code reviews, or project documents, and organize them by category, text, or priority. It also converts a checklist item into an issue with only one click. With Space, you are able to personalize information delivered to your dashboard, chat feeds, and to-do lists to maximize your productivity. Space is supported with a wide range of extensions and integrations, and that includes both external integrations and in-product customizations. External integrations extensions allow you to create your own applications, integrations, and workflows, or use those available on JetBrains Marketplace from third-party vendors such as HTTP API, webhooks, interactive bots, and /commands. Space as an authorization server, Space Client SDK, and applications. In-product customizations. This feature allows you to customize Space with in-product automation using custom fields, Kotlin workflows, no-code workflows with external tools, import data into Space, and many more. Space provides everything that helps you ensure open work and transparent collaboration. The features include Home for Teams that display overview of the projects, including the project each team is working on, their scheduled meeting, and most recent updates feed. Manage memberships and permissions in one place. With Space, users can define the team once and reuse it across all the areas in Space to provide all the team members with the permissions to version control, code reviews, packages, issues, channels in chats, blog posts, and documents in one click. Team Calendar for general overview of teammates' availability. Connect team members. Member profile lists provide details lists of the members on their job title. This allows you to find the right person to join the team project or invite for chat. Custom field in Space enables you to add more details to your member profile. Personal calendar functions to let the team provide information on their schedules, making the team able to plan collaboration sessions on the most suitable time and date accordingly. Other features in Team Calendar include manage vacations, share planning, and schedule meetings. Now let's look into the JetBrains Space product tier. JetBrains Space product tier, for now, the deployment of JetBrains Space focuses on the cloud. However, JetBrains is working hard on the on-premise deployment options. Thus, customers can anticipate these in the near future. JetBrains Space product tier is categorized into subscriptions plan. There are three types of commercial plan of JetBrains subscription plans, which are team plan, organization plan, and enterprise plan. These plans can be subscribed either monthly or annually. What are the differences between the three plans? But first, let's talk about the basic features. These basic features are features included in all tiers, and that include chats, collaborative editing in blogs and documents, team directory with member profiles, locations, teams, including compact hierarchy, Git hosting, absence and vacation management, private Git repositories, meeting management, online code browsing and editing, built-in calendar, code reviews, internal blogs, merge requests, projects, Git repository mirroring, issue tracker, automation and CI/CD, issue boards, package management, checklists, IDE integration, project document, and built-in authentication module. Now, the differences. We can see that the tier advances from team plan to organization plan and then enterprise plan. The team plan has all basic features and added with external participants in meetings, protected Git branches, package repository mirroring, ability to purchase additional resources including computation credit, storage, data transfer, additional authentication modules like Google, GitHub, and predefined roles, editing. While organization plan include all features in team plan with additional features like custom fields, ability to attach repositories to multiple projects, custom roles, advanced permission editing, quality gates in merge requests, Git push restrictions, public package repositories, multi-repository code reviews, and additional authentication modules. The enterprise plan is the most powerful of the three, where it includes all features in the organization plan and added with features such as absence approvals, schedule upgrades, initial onboarding, and multi-year commitment agreements. Thank you for joining and listening to our JetBrains Space product overview. For more information about the product, please feel free to email us at info@espincorp.com or visit our website. Thank you again.